Excuse me while I'll go chase my opponent, abandoning any and all logical, strategic plan. Just gonna chase my opponent, trying to score the big KO. After all, this is a trusted, true method. What could possibly go wrong? It's not like many people before tried it or failed or anything. So yeah, let me go out there and chase my opponent. That's UFC 243 for you. That's how Robert Whittaker versus Israel Adesanya fight went. There was zero strategic plan from Robert Whittaker, which is ironic considering his last fight against Yoel Romero was tactical. Although I still think that he lost the second fight, but the first fight and even the second, he showed great fighting IQ, not overcommitting, fighting the fight that gave him the W. Not in this fight. I don't know. Was it the overconfidence, aka Luke Rockhold versus Bisping? He came in overconfident, thinking he will score a quick KO as Adesanya has no KO power. He did not respect his power, or trying to chase him for a quick KO in front of the crowd that loves him. I don't know, but Robert fought a very stupid fight, very awful gameplay, and paid the ultimate price for it, having lost the title with zero defense. Some would say that the second fight against Romero is a title defense. I kind of agree, but officially it's not. I was very disappointed, not because I hate Israel. I don't like him, but I don't hate him. I think he's overrated. He does not deserve to be in the top 5. He got teleported to a title fight against Kelvin, who in my opinion also does not deserve to be there. Some say that everyone else is busy, but Israel did not find any meaningful top 5 in the middleweight. That's my opinion. Now back to this fight. Like I said, I was very disappointed. I was expecting little meaningful strategic fight. I wasn't mad or anything that Robert lost, because I'm not a huge fan of Robert, but the way he lost, even after getting dropped in the first, I thought he would get the Q, but no, he fought the exact same thing, chasing the guy until he got KO'd. I don't know who told him to use this game plan. Name any MMA fighter that won by chasing his opponent down the octagon. Like I said, it's either overconfidence or he ignored his corner's advice. I don't know, but he paid the ultimate price, which is pity considering he survived a war with Romero only to get KO'd now. As for Israel Adesanya, say what you may about him and how special he is, how slick his head movement is. He is a bit skinny, so of course he has speed. I don't see him holding on to the belt much longer. His next opponent will most likely be Costa, who has insane KO power. I know that the same thing can be said about Whittaker. Whittaker dropped bombs which barely missed, but Costa is a whole different fighter. He will pressure Israel against the fence and start landing the bombs. I don't see Israel escaping unless he counters Costa correctly in the right moment, right speed. But anything can happen in MMA. I know anything can happen in MMA, but I don't see him survive Costa. And this is coming from someone who was not a huge fan of Costa. I think Israel is untested, and even Costa, but Costa proved that he can hang with Romero and drop bombs. He's the only one who dropped Romero, and Israel himself got dropped and wobbled by Cal. So it's not like he's a KO master with an insane chin, something a lot of fans seem to believe that Israel somehow KO master and he has insane chin. Watch his last fight. I'm not saying that his win against Robert Whittaker is a fluke, but come on, he's not a KO master. He timed it at the correct time and speed, but his last fight against Kelvin was very different. So it's not like he KOs people left and right like he wants you to believe. I think he will lose the belt quickly and start losing against top 5. He was very lucky fighting out of the gate fighters. His meaningful fight was against Anderson Silva, and you saw how that went. His last fight before Robert was against Kelvin. You saw how that went. So I don't get where this whole KO master thing is coming. He's showboat and whatnot. I'm not really mad, but he won't hold to the belt much longer. And it's pity that Robert stupidly lost the belt. He would have at least 1 to 2 title defenses, but it is what it is. That's my opinion. That's what I think will happen. Once again, I don't see Israel as someone holding to the belt much longer. He may have a defense or 2 max, but I don't know, man. Those were my thoughts as I analyzed the fight, the previous fights. Let me know what you think about Israel, and do you think Rob could have done something different? Like the video if you like it, and if you don't, you know what to do. Subscribe for more upcoming content, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Beautiful Californian weather, man.